Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, how are you today? Hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to study English, namely still discussion text. Last week I have explained about discussion text. Now I'll give you an assignment to analyze a discussion text. Kalian harus menganalisa sebuah teks discussion-nya. Apa saja dari pro side dan con side. Apa saja sih dari pihak yang setuju dan pihak yang tidak setuju dari sebuah isu atau masalah yang saya berikan dalam sebuah teks nanti. Materi. Seperti biasa, kalian akan membaca sebuah teks yang saya berikan, yaitu literacy activity atau kegiatan literasi terlebih dahulu ya, supaya kalian bisa membaca teks bahasa Inggrisnya dengan bagus dan lancar. Jaga kesehatan dan terapkan protokol kesehatan, selalu menggunakan masker, jaga jarak, dan sesering mungkin cuci tangan ya, karena pandemi ini kayaknya masih berlanjut.
Pro and cons of social media. Just like the name, social media is a tool on the internet that you can use to keep in touch with your social circle. It is also a place for you to share anything about your social life. There are so many kinds of social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Ask.fm and also LinkedIn. Each of them has its own unique feature and functions. Society, especially teenager, is now clinging tightly to social media. It is through social media that they receive an update about the world, and it is on social media they currently build their life and career. This condition creates a huge change in the society. Regardless of whether or not this change is good, some people are actually concerned about this matter and start to think of the pros and cons of social media thoroughly. There is no doubt about the benefit of using social media. The simplicity that we experience to keep in touch with our friends or relatives is definitely so precious. More importantly, as it links every users through the internet, its coverage is worldwide, which means we can still connect to our beloved ones even though he or she is currently in a holiday in another country. And the best part is, it doesn't take any additional cost. It is completely free. Just imagine how much money that we can save from this feature only. Stream of information is another huge advantage of social media. With the development of social media, it is now more than just a tool to communicate with someone. There are so many accounts, such as on Instagram and Twitter, who post some up-to-date news on daily basis. This way, all active users of social media will be able to keep up with the news of the world. Social media also provides opportunities for a lot of people to make a living. It is a common knowledge that nowadays there are a lot of people making actual income through social media by becoming a superstar on it, such as Instagram celebrity or blogger on YouTube. Besides, a professional social media such as LinkedIn allow its users to build a social profile and connect it with companies around the world who might require their talents and services. It means that social media open up various opportunities for a lot of people to make a living through it. In the other side, with all amazing features that a social media has, it can also be considered as too attractive that it can lead to something negative at the end. It is no longer a secret that nowadays our young generations have a very strong attachment towards social media. They spend hours in a day just to keep scrolling on their smartphone screen, checking new feeds on their social media account. Some of them even cannot live a day without it. This level of addiction can be dangerous for them, because they may have wasted hours of their precious time without they even realize, which may cost them their health. Additionally, some recent research on social media found out that social media have negative effect on mental health of teenagers. One of the most common effects is the FOMO syndrome. FOMO syndrome stands for fear of missing out, which means that someone has the anxiety of being left behind and not knowing the latest update of anything around them. This condition keeps their brain in alert mode almost all the time, which will affect their physical health at the end. It is proven by the research from the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine, which shows that teenagers who spend most of their time on social media are more likely to experience sleeping problem and depression. Social media may have its benefit for its users, but if the users are not smart enough to protect themselves, social media can also be dangerous for them. As the users of social media, we need to consider our action when we want to use it, because no matter what happens at the end, social media is merely a tool. We are the one who have control over it.